What's up, you guys? Matt with Matt Builds coming at you with another video. Today we're going to be finally getting around to doing the smoke test on the evap system on the Jeep. I know I've had several people asking about this, and I apologize for it taking so long to get to it. But I got a smoke machine off of Amazon. I got some smoke fluid. The links for everything will be in the description below, and I will also be filming a review video on the smoke machine too. So if you're interested, go to my channel, be looking for it, subscribe, hit the notifications if you're not getting the notifications, and we're going to get into this thing, see if we can finally locate where it's actually leaking from. So let's get into it. All right, we got it hooked up. So this hose is coming off your intake and it runs around to the top of the purge valve right here. If you've seen my other video, you'll know that in order to actuate this purge valve, you have to supply power to it. If you have a scanner, the scanner may be able to do it, or you can just send power to this purge valve and it will open up and allow the smoke to flow through it. I'm not going to do it that way. I unhooked the hose from the bottom of the purge valve. I got it kind of taped off down in there, try to help seal it up and hold it in place good so it can build up some pressure. And this hose will run back to the charcoal canister underneath the Jeep. So from what I found out on this smoke machine here, is it has this switch on the side, and if you put it right here, I figured this was off and this was on. From what I'm gathering, this is like a air pump mode maybe, or one of these is an air pump mode and one of them is a smoke mode. I'm believing this is air pump and this is smoke, because when I turn it to where it's at right now, it puts out a lot of smoke. But I don't like this about this machine, and I'll leave this for my review. Once you hook this thing up, she turns on and starts running. So we're going to turn it to smoke. It is now pushing smoke here. I'm going to take you around the side of the Jeep and show you something else just so we'll know what we're doing here. So I'm back here at the gas door. So what I've done is I have taken the gas cap off, and now we know we have smoke running from that purge valve through all the evap lines and into the gas tank. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put this gas cap back on, and you can see I'm really impressed with the smoke it puts out. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the gas cap back on, kind of clear all that smoke off. At this point you can check and make sure your seal on your gas cap is good. But now we're going to get underneath the Jeep and see if we can find out where this thing is actually leaking from. Okay, you guys, we found the leak. So that is the gas tank right there, and you can see the smoke is coming from around. It looks like where the cap is on the top of that fuel tank, or maybe where that plug plugs into it. I'm going to try to get up underneath there a little bit better. As you can see the smoke, I'm going to try to get up there a little bit better and see if I can find exactly where it's coming from. But our culprit is definitely somewhere right there around that gas tank. So let me get up underneath there and I'll get back with you. All right, you guys, that was it. So I got up here and this looked like it was kind of wiggling, I guess, from the smoke, the pressure. And the minute I touched it, it just broke. You can kind of see the end of that nipple where part of it was dirty, part of it's clean. So the part where it was dirty was where it was already cracked. And then the part that's clean is where it broke the rest of the way off. From what I'm seeing, that is called the rollover valve. And the Jeep has not been rolled over, but I'm assuming that plastic just gets, old and brittle over time. From what I'm seeing on some forums, I can't replace just that piece. I may have to replace the whole tank. So I'm not sure on that. I'm going to do my own research. But I don't see me replacing a $700 or $800 fuel tank for that. We're going to figure out another way to work around that. But anyways, that's going to sum up this video. Okay, you guys, so after further review, it's been a couple days now. I didn't film the whole process because there's a ton of videos on YouTube already about how to do this. But basically, I got a roll pin, drilled out the center of that nipple just a little bit so that the roll pin would fit down in it. And I put some JB Weld on there, and we're going to try it. If you just YouTube search a rollover vent valve repair, there's a ton of videos that pop up. So we're gonna hook that hose back up now real quick, and then we're gonna smoke this Jeep again, or smoke the evap system, and see if that fixes it for us. All right, we got the smoke machine hooked back up. As you can see, we have smoke coming out of the fuel door. So we are going to close that fuel door off there. We're gonna hop back underneath there and see if that's where the leak was fixed. All right, guys, I'm not sure if you can still hear the smoke machine running up there, but we do not have any leaks back here. We are good to go. I am really happy about that. One important thing to note here is that I did this entire fix while the fuel tank was under the Jeep. I did not drop the fuel tank out from underneath the Jeep to do this, so it can be done. All right, you guys, that got it fixed. Hopefully, I guess time will tell. I really think that fix was a lot more sturdy than the original way that it was, just being all plastic. Because right now you actually have a piece of metal tubing basically going through there. So anyways, time will tell, see how it holds up. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see y'all on the next one.